How to earn money on Facebook if you're a YouTube creator. How much can you, being a YouTube creator, earn on Facebook? Are there any criteria to get monetized on Facebook if you're a YouTube creator? This is Mediacube Podcast, and today we're going to discuss a very exciting topic of monetization of your content on Facebook with Anna Borodovskaya, Head of Content Distribution Department at Mediacube Network. Anna, hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for inviting.
Right, so this is indeed a very interesting, exciting topic. First of all, for me personally, it was a discovery really that there is an option of monetization on Facebook, because Facebook for me personally has been a very closed environment, ecosystem, like a thing in itself. And you just can get through, and
a
separate kingdom. And I believe this is the case for many YouTubers. So let's make this discovery for them, for our partners, and for our existing partners, and for our would-be partners, that actually, being a Mediacube Network partner creator, you can also qualify to get your content monetized on Facebook.
Yeah, right. And today we're going to shed some light on that.
Right. Let's spotlight this, because this is really very exciting, and there's actually a lot of money over there, and this money can be yours, guys. Right. So first, how can creators monetize their content on Facebook, regardless of whether they're successful YouTube creators or not? If they're just Facebook creators, what are the options?
Yeah, actually, there are a few different ways in which you could monetize your content on Facebook, or you could earn money as a creator. And the first one is the most common way, in-stream ads. And in-stream ads are shown during, before, or after your videos.
This is basically like pre-roll, mid-roll, and post-roll on YouTube, right?
Yeah, right. And also Facebook automatically identifies natural breaks in your content, and it helps you to organically set those ads. Also, you could earn money by hosting online events, and
right.
Yeah, that's cool for pandemic time, and they could be free or paid, and by doing this, you limit your content distribution only to those who have purchased a ticket or just registered on this event. Mm-hmm. Yeah, also we have fan subscription, and fan subscription allows your audience to fund you directly through monthly...
It's pretty similar to YouTube.
Yeah, through monthly payments. And you could reward your fans with pages and also with exclusive content.
Yeah, that's right. Very similar to Facebook. But let's start with the very beginning. As far as I understand, as far as I know, being a Facebook user, there are actually two types of pages, right? On Facebook, you can you can have your own private page, and you can be a public figure page. So this, we should clearly state first that monetization is not available for private pages, right? If you're a public figure, and if you're registered as a public figure, and you have no limitations for a private page, like 5,000 subs max, etc., etc. So only if you're a public figure, it means that you can qualify and apply for monetization and monetize your content on Facebook.
Yeah, there are several eligibility criteria for monetization and for in-stream ads monetization. And first of all, as you said, you're right, you need to publish your content from a page, not a profile, and it's essential point here. Yeah, also you need to have 600,000 minutes viewed during the last 60 days.
All right, 600,000 minutes, I see.
Yeah, it's it seems like that, but it could be gained via your previous videos or live videos, and it will be counted in those minutes to be eligible.
All right.
Yeah, also it's important that all the videos must be published from a page that has 10,000 followers.
Minimum.
Yeah, also you need to have 5 active videos on your page, and you need to publish your content in available language, and you must be located in available countries.
Right. Let's talk about this a bit later. Now, let's continue about formats.
Yeah.
So there can be in-stream ads, online events, fan subscriptions,
Yeah,
right?
right. Also, yeah.
Is there
I
anything
will-
else?
I
Yeah,
will-
because you know, I'm being a YouTuber and being part of Mediacube influencer marketing agency. The first thing I'm thinking of is actually sponsored content and branded
Yeah.
deals. So is there an option
Yeah, sure thing.
on Facebook?
Yeah, sure thing. Here is branded content, and Facebook has a tool that called Brands Collab Manager, and this tool just helps content creators and brands to connect with each other, and you could publish a post featuring some business partner or some product and get income for that.
Right. Does it work like an internal, like a built-in marketplace?
You need
Like,
to,
I'll make myself clear. If you're a brand and you want to find influencers on Facebook, you register within this tool, right?
Yeah.
You have to have your own business page first
yeah,
as a brand.
yeah,
Then you need to register in this tool,
yeah.
branded
To apply and
apply
to
as a
get
brand,
access. Yeah.
and get access to profiles,
to dashboard, I would
to
say.
a dashboard whereby you can set up certain criteria and search for influencers you need based on these criteria, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Do you have access to their audience?
You have access to the audience and location of the audience, like the number of views that this page has, and also the age of the audience.
Basically,
So,
everything you need to
yeah.
set up a campaign. Cool.
Yeah, and also as a brand, you could create a project and to filter the creators and to set like at scale messages to them. And also it's pretty beneficial for creators since you could also apply and get access like beforehand, and then you will get this tool right in your Creator Studio. Like Creator Studio, for general understanding, it's pretty much as on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, and here you could manage, create, post your content, and also measure your results and see your insights.
Right, I see. So from what I see, they've built the marketplace of their own. But to be honest, from my experience and from the experience of our agency, marketplaces are a nice thing if you want to. Marketplaces are a nice thing in the ideal world where you think that all your emails, your messages are answered.
Yeah.
Where you can set up direct, seamless communication with creators, which in real world is not actually the case.
Yeah, not as smoothly as it
Yeah.
could be. Yeah.
Yes, this is partially wishful thinking, you know, but maybe somehow Facebook is different from YouTube or Instagram, just because creators on Facebook are, I would say, older, and maybe because of that, more responsible. But this is just my assumption. By the way, does this dashboard work for both Facebook and Instagram, or just for Facebook?
For Facebook.
Just for Facebook.
Yeah. But if you connect your Instagram account, you could access this info as well. But the creators, they need to gain the access for brands for you to have this information.
Right, I see. So basically, you as a brand or as an agency, right? Because you can actually set up the same agencies accounts within this tool on Facebook and be an intermediate between brands who just don't want to get all this job done, communication,
sure.
all this stuff, searching for influencers, analyzing their audience, writing dozens of mails, setting up budgets, etc., etc. So a lot of brands usually outsource all this stuff to agencies. So agencies in this case can work the same way as they do on YouTube. They can set up their accounts within this tool and search for influencers for their clients. Which is a good opportunity for agencies as well. A nice thing is also that it is applicable both for Facebook and Instagram, which is really cool actually. Right, Instagram, right? Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
So you as an agency can search for profiles from Facebook and Instagram if they are interconnected.
Yeah. If the creator gave access to his or her account, and also if this account is connected to his or her Facebook page.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about exactly. Right. We've talked about legibility from Facebook standpoint. Now, a very exciting question is what are the languages and countries where Facebook monetization is available at the moment, and if you happen to know what are their plans of expansion and what are the markets they want to expand to in the years to come.
For using Instagram ads in your videos, you must be located in certain countries and you should post content in certain languages. And the list is growing and it's pretty extensive, but I would say like the main countries like United States, United Kingdom, Spain, Germany, Italy, Poland, Norway, Brazil, Canada, and so on. And the languages are English, of course, Portuguese, Spanish, Vietnamese, Indonesian, and German, Italian, and so on. So as you could see, the list is pretty big, and from time to time, Facebook adds new countries and languages that are available for monetization.
That's right. I have this list of languages and countries in front of me, and I've noticed one exciting thing is that, for example, in the list of language availability, there is Mandarin Chinese.
Yeah,
and China is not on the list of countries.
Yeah.
Which means that you can be located, say, in Thailand and make content in Mandarin Chinese, and you can apply, you can qualify for monetization on Facebook.
This point of eligibility is pretty confusing, and definitely it will be a problem for you if you're located, for instance, in Russia and you produce content.
Yeah, first of all, we have to say that Russia is not on the list, and Russian language is not on the list yet. We hope so.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But let's say Russia is not on the list and you're located in Russia, but you produce content in English. And here is the problem.
Yeah.
Since English is okay for monetization, but your location is not in the list, and all the locations of managers that are connected to a page, a Facebook page, like editors, moderators, admins. This information are shown in the page, and this is publicly available. Mm-hmm. So
but how come Facebook knows all this stuff? I mean, if you want to hide this, or if you don't want to let them know, like Big Brother is watching you.
Yeah, unfortunately, and this information are publicly available.
Gotcha.
And here is a tab that's called page transparency, and here you could find all the locations of managers with the numbers, like 2 managers in Ukraine, 3 managers in Poland.
Facebook
And
doesn't give a damn to GDPR policy. That's what I see.
something like that. And we could, like we as Mediacube, we could help those creators who have this problem. Since
Right. Let's talk about this a little bit later. Like, let's make it more systematic.
Okay.
We'll dwell on what does Mediacube Network do and how do we help YouTube creators to establish their presence on Facebook and get monetized. This is very important, actually. Before we move on to processes and to how we as YouTube MCN can actually help you distribute your content on Facebook and make you a Facebook superstar, let's discuss what types of content are okay to get monetized on Facebook. Are there any hints or life hacks of what content to make?
Yeah, here are several rules that you need to follow and keep in mind. And first of all, the language. The language of your content is essential. And you need to refer to the list of languages that are available right now and to produce the content in these languages. Also, regarding the format, if we compare YouTube and Facebook, it's like highly recommended to post shorter content on Facebook than on YouTube. And I would say the videos should be from 5 to 10 minutes in general.
Right.
But to be eligible, you could post videos from 3-minute length.
Okay.
Yeah, and regarding the formats also, the content should be engaging. You need to create involving content, and you need to interact with your audience. And speaking about the formats, like the topics, it's hard to highlight one of them or two of them, but I would say that content should be not educational, like on YouTube. If you're going to be like a teacher or a tutor, it's better to host your videos on YouTube and get monetization there, since for Facebook, as we could see based on our practice and expertise, the content should be optimized for mobile version, and it should be short, and you need to engage with the viewer who is scrolling down the news feed. Yeah.
Right. Very, very exciting. I mean, this is a discovery for me, actually, that content for Facebook shall be shorter and less serious, actually, than for YouTube, because
Yeah, but in terms of audience and the age of audience, the users of Facebook is quite older than the users on YouTube.
Which is strange, which means this is just a different user behavior.
Yeah,
That maybe
right.
it's one and the same user on YouTube and Facebook, and his behavior would be different on YouTube and Facebook. Like on Facebook, he'll do much more scrolling, and the more viral the content is, the better for Facebook. Whereas there are a bit different values on YouTube right now, at least at the moment, even for one and the same user. Like people go to YouTube and Facebook for different purposes.
Yeah,
That
you
could be
know
the
that
reason.
YouTube is a video platform, and you open YouTube with one purpose to watch videos. But while using Facebook, you could drop a line to friend, or I don't know, check photos and your news feed. That's why videos on Facebook is only a part of features.
Yeah, very true. Right, so let's now move on to the most important part of our podcast. That is actually, the thing is that we as YouTube Partner Network can develop your success on Facebook as well, and tell our creators how we can do that and what shall they do, how they shall be involved. Or we just take care of everything and they care about nothing. We just take their content, place it on Facebook and they don't have to care. How's it going?
That's a nice one. We take care of all the things that you could imagine that should be done on Facebook. The only thing we need from your side is to sign a contract. And then we manage your page and we do all the stuff that is needed. First of all, we create a page if you don't have one. On behalf of you as a creator. And then we grab the content from YouTube and upload it on Facebook, and also we are constantly updating the content. So we act in this cooperation as your manager. In terms of Facebook. Also, like I said, we upload and update the content. We are trying to meet the requirements for monetization, and we have different tools for that. Since we have like deep expertise in managing Facebook pages, and once the monetization is opened, we start monetizing your content, and we are working with the creators on revenue share basis. So like it shows that we are interested in your growth on Facebook as well as you. And also we have access to a tool that helps protect content on Facebook and Instagram. And that tool is called Rights Manager, and it helps to protect the content at scale on both platforms. And also it uses like the reference files we upload to this tool to identify content that matches yours. Thanks for that tool, we could remove illegal re-uploads from Facebook and Instagram.
All right, great. But does it work like Content ID on YouTube?
Yeah, it's like analog of YouTube Content ID, right? But the thing, there are several like pitfalls of Rights Manager, and the first one, it's not retrospective, and you can't find like re-uploads that were published before you upload your reference files. And in that case, we help content creators to remove those re-uploads by filling in manual forms that proves that we are or the creator is the copyright owner, and after the appellation, these re-uploads are deleted and removed from Facebook. But in general, the cool thing is that your content doesn't need to be publicly available if you need to use Rights Manager. It means that you could, let's say you are a filmmaker and you have like a bunch of films and you don't want to publish it on Facebook, or you can't since you like granted your rights to somebody else. And in that case, you could just upload your reference files to Rights Manager, and it will search for re-uploads, and you could block them or monetize.
So you can actually monetize, right?
We will speak about that. Yeah.
Okay, let's do now. That's the moment.
Yeah, monetization. Actually, you could monetize illegal re-uploads only if those re-uploads were published on a Facebook page that already has monetization opened, enabled. So it doesn't work like on YouTube, and you re-uploads if they are not published from a page that has monetization, they won't be monetized. So yeah, in general, this tool is pretty handy for blocking your re-uploads. If you're a big creator, if you're a big media company, it's very convenient to use that tool. Also, I would add on that you need to request access and to be approved for using Rights Manager. And unfortunately, there are no like clear criteria how to get this access. But if you are a big media company or like a news company or a big creator who is already represented on Facebook, then I would say that you will get this access. Otherwise, unfortunately not.
Yeah, or you just don't know. It's like basically it's like getting a U.S. visa. You never know whether you get it or not. Even if there are criteria, you just cannot be sure. You just cannot be 100% sure that you'll get your visa at the end, because it's basically up to a person to decide. So probably this is pretty much the same in Facebook with getting access to this rights manager.
Yeah, right. And we, as a company, we have this access, and we
Sure.
help our creators to monitor and block and or monetize their re-uploads.
Cool. Right. Another question could be of interest to those of our YouTube partner creators who may think of developing their Facebook presence as a lucrative opportunity with the help of Mediacube. I mean, we have 2,500 channels, and obviously we were just at the beginning of this way to bring in our creators to Facebook, and at the moment we just don't have the resource to bring in all 2,500 channels, or maybe even more, like nearly 3,000 channels. So I believe there should be criteria for our partner creators on YouTube who qualify to be brought to Facebook by Mediacube. So what are these criteria?
You need to have videos at least 3 minutes long. First of all, your content must be produced in available languages for Facebook. And the topic, of course, the topic of your content. We review each channel separately and estimate whether it would be successful on Facebook or not. And also we are keeping in mind your audience, the audience that you have on YouTube. We need to have a look at your statistics, and also we have a requirement that you need to have at least 500,000 views on each of your videos in average.
On average,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Another interesting question is, you said there should be 10,000 followers on your Facebook page for monetization to be turned on, right?
Yeah, right.
So if you bring in a creator from YouTube, a big creator with 500K views average, if we bring him onto Facebook, and then we just wait with him or her, right, until he or she meets the criteria from Facebook, like until he or she gets 10,000 followers, the unneeded amount of hours, right, et cetera, et cetera. So we just wait, and then we turn on monetization, right?
Definitely, we need some time
Sure. Yeah,
to
this
gain
is what I'm
those
talking about.
requirements. This is the same scheme like on YouTube. You can't like join YouTube. You can't like just join Facebook and right there get the monetization enabled. Of course, but there are several ways of promoting your Facebook page. And first of all, you need to like link your Facebook page into your YouTube channel.
All right.
Yeah, and to add this link into descriptions and in the header of your YouTube channel, so on. So if you already have some audience on YouTube, you need to get this traffic and to put it on Facebook. Yeah, also there are other ways how to meet other requirements. I mean, like followers, and except of that, we could help you to gain views and followers on Facebook page, and we could set up a campaign on Facebook and to boost your posts and gain new audience.
Right, perfect. So let's be probably winding up. This is a huge amount of information. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and also I would like to add that it's pretty difficult for regular users to contact Facebook if you have any technical issues.
Oh yeah, this is impossible. I mean,
Yeah.
Facebook is a separate kingdom of their own, a separate universe.
You need a Facebook visa for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, and one more thing, if you are a creator who struggles with the technical issues or Facebook support or demonetization and notification that your content is unoriginal or repurposed, we welcome you at Mediacube for cooperation, since we have access to a special portal where we can communicate with the Facebook support directly, and this feature is unavailable for regular users, unfortunately. So also we have access, as I said, to Rights Manager, and it's pretty hard to gain it, and we would help you to protect your content on Facebook and Instagram.
Right, perfect, Anna. So, guys, if you're big on YouTube and you would like to see how Facebook works in terms of monetization, if you want to get additional revenue for already existing content on YouTube, basically doing nothing, address Mediacube. Anna will be happy to help you. If you're a Facebook creator, if you are a YouTube and Facebook creator, you already have your Facebook presence, and you struggle through getting in touch with Facebook managers, or you have any problems with your content on YouTube that you cannot solve yourself, you don't have time for that, or you just cannot, because as we mentioned, Facebook managers are pretty hard to be contacted and to respond. Also address us, address Mediacube will help you solve all these issues. All right, Anna, thank you for joining us today. Guys, if you have any troubles with your content on Facebook at the moment, you're already on Facebook and have issues to solve, address Mediacube will help you with that. If you're not on Facebook yet, but you're big on YouTube, like you have 500,000K, if you have 100,000 views average, address us will help you establish your Facebook presence and help you get more and more revenues, which is very exciting.
Right.
Okay, we'll post the list of available languages. We'll post the list of languages and countries available for monetization in Facebook underneath the video, so make sure to check it out. And if you qualify, you can address us. We'll help you with your Facebook presence, and we'll help you make even more money with Mediacube. Thank you, Anna, so much once again.
Thanks for having me today.
It was Mediacube Podcast. See you in a week. Bye-bye.
Bye.